Hey, welcome back to Jackie's Moto Garage. So we've got some empty space right here that needs to be filled. So I did some research, I found a bike to go right here, and we're gonna go pick that up right now. So stay tuned to see what it is.
All right, Jackie, you want to explain to us what you've gone out and done?
Alright, so a ton of people were saying that I needed to try the Iron 883, and so I had done some research. I was looking over on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist to try to find one to try out, and I stumbled upon this one, and after I showed John, he says, wait a second, that's the one I just sold. So John had actually had this bike previously, sold it before I even started this channel, and then immediately regretted it once I started my channel. But luckily we were able to find it again, and I am anxious to try this bike out. So in addition to the Triumph, this is one that I've always really liked. I like how it looks, it's a good size for me. I sat on one before, but I've never taken one around the neighborhood or anything like that. So this will be a whole new experience for me. And I think this will be a good option.
I'm curious to see how it stacks up to the Vulcan S, in your opinion, as a beginner. So
it'll be cool to get the beginner perspective on this bike, comparing it to the Vulcan S and the Triumph and the other bikes that I've ridden so far. And also stay tuned because I'll drop a video sometime soon on how much I paid for this and the Triumph, because I think you'll be surprised how little money you need to actually get into riding. Alright John, let's load her up.
now we're going over on that one.
So as you can see, we got the bike home. John loaded it up for me because I'm not comfortable enough to ride these home yet. And so we've got a 2013 Iron 883. This one is a little bit different though because you've got the red paint and not the usual black. But this is all nice and blacked out like the other ones are, which I really like the styling of that. So I've only ever sat on one of these when John brought home one years ago, and I've never ridden one. So I'm really curious to see how this stacks up to the other bikes that I've ridden, like the Vulcan or even the Street Bob. So you will get to see from a true beginner how this is as a bike that I can learn on and ride around. We'll see if this is too overwhelming for me, but I want to make a guess that it's not going to be too overwhelming. Make sure that you stay tuned to my channel. I'll do some videos comparing the Iron 883 to the Vulcan S, possibly even the Street Rod, maybe even the Dyna against the Sportster 883. So definitely a lot of good content coming with this bike. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. And if you missed it on John's channel, here's the footage of him buying this bike the first time around.
Hey, buenos dias, que paso amigos? Welcome back to the channel, John's Moto Garage. We're checking out another motorcycle today, perhaps the last bike of 2019. Stay tuned to see what bike it is and find out if this one's a buy or a bust. Are we going to bring it home or walk away empty-handed? Of course, we'll do the initial inspection, ride review, impressions on the motorcycle. Of course, if you guys dig the content, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate the support. It helps out tremendously. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it, you guys.
Alright, buenos dias, que onda amigos, John's Moto Garage. I apologize, it's wicked cold and I'm shivering. Shout out to all my amigos on the East Coast, up north in Canada. I don't know how you guys do it. It's about 34, 35 degrees out here and I am just dying. I tried to bring out the big guns, these gloves, but it's just not cutting it. Anyway, John's Moto Garage, I'm taking this 2013 Harley Davidson Sportster Iron 883 out for a quick ride. Drove all the way up here to Camp Verde, Arizona. Anyway, about 2 hours north of where I live to take this thing for a spin. Hopefully it checks out. This is, like I said, 2013. It's got about 14,000 miles and some change. I love the Iron 883. It's one of the raddest looking motorcycles and just a blast. This one's got the mid controls, which I'm a big fan of. It's been a while since I had one of these. The last one I had, I sold to my buddy Yuan. And then he traded it for an FZ07, then a Gixxer, and now he's back on an FZ07. So with my test rides, obviously I'm just going to go through the gears, make sure everything seems to be operating as it should, checking out the brakes. I already checked out all the electrical stuff, looked underneath, didn't notice any oil leaks. One thing I did notice right away is there's some scuffs on the exhaust. The bike was clearly tipped down at least once. Nothing major, nothing on the tank that I noticed, but I drove 2+ hours, or around 2 hours to come out here, and I asked ahead of time if the bike had ever been tipped or laid down or accidents, and I was told no. So that always leaves kind of a bad first impression for me, at least. But the price on this one is one where I can't really, you know, haggle them too much more. I already haggled them enough as it is before coming out here. I have no idea of the conditions of these roads. I want to get off and take a look at the bike, but I have no idea where I'm going. And I am seriously dying. I'm hoping I can just turn around and go back the exact same way that I came. Ooh. Otherwise I'll be lost up over here. I'm really digging this neighborhood. It's got that real small time vibe. This is my first time ever to Camp Verde. Let's just get off right here on the crest of this really big hill and do a quick walk around. It's probably the dumbest place where I could do a walk around. Hopefully the camera's not fogging up. Yeah, here you have it. Yeah, 2013 Iron 883. I've never had one that's got this kind of metal flake to it. I like the color. Looks pretty good. Dang, what a beautiful looking motorcycle. I'm really digging the color. Although I will say, I haven't really gotten a chance to get on it a whole lot through these neighborhoods. What a cool place to ride, though. What a cool place to ride. Yeah, I'm digging this little Camp Verde. I've never been up here before. It's got that small town vibe. It's nice to get away from the city. Ooh, I'm just not digging the weather. Holy smokes, I'm freezing. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll see what happens. I'm thinking I'll buy this one. It feels awesome being in a truck with a heater. It is freaking cold out there. According to this, it's 22 degrees. I don't think that's accurate though. It's got to be somewhere around like 30 degrees or 32, 33, I don't know. But yeah, we got the bike. Whenever I go out to look at a motorcycle, I always, in my mind, kind of prepare myself for the bike not to check out. And in this case, all things considered, especially for the price, I think it was a win, a good day. There were the little blemishes on the exhaust that I wasn't too excited about, but I can't complain. It's only got 14,400 miles. Everything overall looks good. The bike runs real strong, and yeah, it looks good. All right, you guys, we were making awesome time, and then my wifey called and said that somebody stole the license plate off of our van. Yeah, they stole the license plate on our minivan, of all things. So I had to run by the third-party DMV, pick up a new license plate and new registration for the minivan, but we made it back in one piece. There she is, the beautiful HD Iron XL 883. Little mud. Totally digging the sticker there. Definitely gonna leave that on. But anyway, I'm gonna unload the bike real quick, and then we'll take it around the block. I really want to try a wheelie on this thing, but I don't know if it'll be possible. That's the problem with this truck, it's a little bit taller. There we go. I don't want to mess around with it too much because I'm not keeping this motorcycle, but yeah, you could definitely get this thing up on one wheel. The trick though is going to be standing on that back seat. Well, slowly but surely we're going to start loading the garage up again. All right, John's Moto Garage, we'll hit you on the next one.